Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Hopefully this will be a treat. This is Morning Wood Ale Aged with Natural Flavor Added Oak Aged Coffee Amber. And Local Option Brew Worker is what it's got written here. 7.3% alcohol by volume. Brewed and bottled by Pub Dog Brewing out of Westminster, Maryland. And the Local Option Brew Worker says here on Rate Beer they're out of Chicago, Illinois. So this is brewed for somebody else there. IBUs on this is 40. And ABV, like I said, is 7.3. Commercial description says Morning Wood is an oak-aged coffee amber ale, fresh American oak used during the aging process, and dark matters El Salvador, San Jose pulp natural coffee aromatically drive this beer, yet they remain subtle components of the beer's overall flavor profile. This amber-colored, medium-bodied, and extraordinarily well-balanced ale has a delicate taste that is appreciated by beer drinkers of all palates. Food pairings for this beer, guys, says here, cheeses with sharp blue and cheddar, meats, beef, poultry, and fish. Glassware, pint, Beckerdonic, tumbler, mug, stein, and side ale. I'm going to use a double glass for this one, guys. And not recommended for extended cellarings. And I do not see a date on the label. I don't know if anything is digitized on the bottle. We will look a little closer, but I don't think it's probably going to have anything. We'll find out. And this is a little different. It's bigger than a 12 ounce and smaller than a 22 ounce. 500 milliliter. So that's a unique size. A lot of the breweries do this size bottle. It's a little bit more expensive than a 12, and usually not as expensive as a 750. I don't know what this beer cost. I think somebody sent it to me, but I don't have a name on it. So if you sent this beer to me, I do apologize. I may have picked this up. I'm not exactly sure. I've had it in there for a little while, and I'm thinking somebody sent it to me. And I've been marking all that stuff, and I don't know how this one got by me. If you did, you can post that in the comments, and I am truly sorry if you did. But I've I've gotten so many beers recently, and I actually went and purchased some craft beers when I got back from the California trip. But I'm not sure. So if you did, if you sent this to me, put it in the comments, and I'll acknowledge that. But if you did, I am sorry. But I think I may have bought this one down at the beer store. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, let's get on with this one. I'll give you everything you need to know. And without any further ado and less flapping of the gums for 2015, let's pop the cap on this one. Nice little hiss. Getting quite get it all in there. There's about a half a bottle left. About a hanger of head on that pour, and it is pretty murky. I can see the bulb through it, but it's kind of cloudy. And there are a few little bits and pieces of chunkiness floating around in there. So I don't know how old the beer is, guys. So very unique label. A rich amber color. Like I said, it is semi-cloudy though. It is not perfectly clear, so let's get a nose on it. Getting a little bit of the oak in there. It's got a nice woody smell. It's got a very sweet smell though. With 40 IBUs, that's kind of low. I'm getting some sweet molasses or brown sugar. Almost smells like a barley wine. For an amber ale, it's got a rich, malty, sweet smell. Not getting any hop profile. I mean, maybe a little bit of floral or herbal hops. Very different. Let's give it a taste, guys. Cheers, everybody. A little bit of coffee in the taste. Wasn't much in the nose. Plus, it's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. That coffee may come out as it warms up the room temperature. Now that I go back and smell it, I am getting a hint of that coffee. Yes, becoming more and more prominent now that I'm smelling it. Definitely in the taste. Very easy drinking. Alcohol as well, heading for 7%. I got a feeling the coffee's going to come out big time once it warms up. Nice lacing on the glass, this baby. Well, let's let it warm up. Let the other half have the rest of what's in the bottle. I'm going to come back and do the final chug. I'm on the fence right now. We'll see where this one ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. It's tasty beer. It really is. I'm getting the oak and the coffee. A lot more sediment in the bottom of the bottle. The second half we poured into her glass was much cloudier than what I have in mine. It is still tasty. To me, this is an A beer in a B bottle. It has no date on it. I looked at the bottle. It has no date whatsoever on it. And kind of stickler for that. I want to see all these guys step up to the plate and get those dating machines where they can date each can and each bottle. I know it's an expensive machine, but it needs to happen, guys. It really does. Most of the beer stores, especially in Virginia, sell these as singles, and we want to know. We want to know how old the beer is. I don't know what else to say about that. I'm gonna keep preaching about it. Let's do the final chug here. Very tasty. Very easy drinking for a 7%er. Nice coffee flavor. Nice herbal, floral hop presence to that. Very nice, not bitter at all. Very tasty. Like I said, I think it's an A beer. If it had a date on it, I'd give it to 8. I mean the 8, which is the A minus. And since it does not, I'm going to give it to 7, which is a B+. So if I was putting a numeric rating on this, it would probably be an 88 or an 89, somewhere in that area. If it had a date on it, I would probably give it to 90 or a 91. Tasty. I enjoyed this one. Alright guys, that's what I'm going to give it. Beer Advocate says 86 in the very good range. It is a very good beer. It's very tasty. Not outstanding, but it's very tasty. So. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 93 and 99 in the style. So you average those two numbers out, the 93 from them and the 80, if I can get the tablet to work, and 86 from them, that's pretty close to an 89. That's about what I'm giving it. So 89 from me on this one, the B+. So if you had the Morning Wood, local option, that's what it's got written here, and done, brewed and bottled by Pub Dog Brewing out of Maryland. So I don't get a lot of Chicago beers here, and don't even get Bourbon County down here. Special occasions, some of the bars will get their hands on some every day, especially one down in Roanoke, Blue 5, we'll get some occasionally. But since it's the Maryland, if it's brewed in Maryland, I do get some of the Maryland beers down here since it's right closer to Virginia than Chicago. That's why I'm thinking I probably bought this one down at the beer store. So, alright guys, if you've had this one, the Morning Wood, a local option, Brewdog Pub, let me know what you think of it, guys, and let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.